Hey, what's up, guys? It's Slick, or Slickmuff here, back again with another video. And for the Warner Brothers executives watching this video, I do have bad news. Earlier this evening, I announced my candidacy for DC's video game director. This would give me full creative control over Warner Brothers' video game division. I announced that there was a finite amount of time that would be allowed before this offer would have to be accepted on behalf of WB. Unfortunately, your time has run out. However, out of the kindness of my heart, I have decided to extend my candidacy. You have until the end of today to accept the offer. However, my salary demands have increased given the complacency demonstrated on WB's behalf. Thereby, I am now requesting $60,000 for my annual salary to lead Warner Brothers video game universe into the 21st century. So, what are my plans as a DC video game expert, consultant, director, manager, and supreme leader? First, we're going to expand the DC video game universe. This means expanding the Batman Arkhamverse into a broader DC universe. Rocksteady is going to be creating a Superman game. If they're not doing so, their game that they're working on now, whether that be individual IP, will be axed instantaneously. We're going to then shift, and Rocksteady is going to be ushering in a Superman game. From there, WB Games Montreal will be working on a Batman Arkham game, which they already are working on, but we're going to create stringent demands on productivity. It's been 5 years since their last game, so they're going to need to get off their ass and get working. Otherwise, they will all be fired, and we'll usher in a new 500-person studio of new talent. So from there, we're also going to license other developers to create other DC video games, namely Flash, we're going to start with, and then leading into Suicide Squad, featuring the Joker and Harley Quinn from the Batman Arkham games. That will expand, once again, the DC video game universe. Of course, taking place before the events of Batman Arkham City. So, that's where we're going to take things. MK11 will make that before Injustice 3, simply on the premise that several people want MK11 and just to appease the MK fan base. Not a personal favorite of mine, but we do want to do MK11 before Injustice 3. Once again, this offer expires in roughly 7 hours at the end of the day, so I suggest that you get in contact with me before then if you would like the offer to still stand. Otherwise, your video game division is doomed, which it already is. I, unlike you, am a man of the people. I will listen to the WB fandom. Hitman 2 will be canceled instantly, and that studio will be, forced to work on something else, because the fact of it is, as the new supreme leader of DC video games and WB games, I've not seen enough interest in the game, and for that reason, it will be canceled instantly. Moreover, we will have a summit addressing the concerns of the DC fans, namely the WB fans overall. In the Hitman reveal today, there was 30,000 viewers. Before the reveal happened, the live stream had 600 likes and only 5 dislikes. Right after Hitman had been announced, the stream initially, instantaneously, jumped up to 600 dislikes, and the views were cut from 30,000 to 3,000 in a few minutes. This is not only after everybody left their piece in the chat, saying, boo, weak, this game, best at being a disappointment, boo more, etc. So the fans are dissatisfied, and for good reason. WB has failed to provide and meet the needs and demands of fans. So in order to correct the financial instability created by the incompetence at the previous WB establishment, effective immediately, all lower-level management will be fired instantly, and like I said, I will just be taking over everything. Once again, this will save WB money, but more importantly, it will greenlight successful video games that people actually want. Unfortunately, WB has greenlit games that nobody wants, i.e. Hitman 2. And yes, as some have pointed out, some want them, but a very small minority. As we saw in the chat earlier today, people are excited for the DC games, they're excited for Mortal Kombat, and they're excited for the new generation of DC and future Warner Brothers video games. WB has failed colossally in every way since 2015 to deliver, and for this reason, new management is needed. So, once again, I'm now fourth proposing my candidacy for Supreme Leader of Warner Brothers Video Game Division. You have 7 hours to accept this offer. Once it expires, it will be gone for good, and then you will be doomed, and Warner Brothers games will continue to decline into the dark abyss that it is in, but even further downwards. Thank you for watching.